Let's see what you're leaving behind this year. Let's see what's coming in the next year. I just have fireworks outside, so that might be relevant to some. You might be celebrating something. You might pull in something worth celebrating next year, but let's see. Oh, we have the devil coming in the upright. So I don't know if you can hear them. They're still outside. With the devil, you might be letting go of fear. You might be letting go of things that gave you anxiety. You might be letting go of things that caused some sort of attachment issue, like you felt like you were bound emotionally to these things. And with the, is it the Nine of Swords? Yes, I think it's the Nine of Swords. I can never count these. This caused you a lot of worry. I'm seeing a lot of people being very anxious, biting on their nails, being unable to sleep at night. And with the Eight of Pentacles coming out here, it's like instead of living in your head, I'm seeing that this collective is going to be focusing very much so on the material realm, just working on themselves, working on getting better, being in a really determined mood, and it'll cause some sort of cause for celebration is what I'm hearing. Wow. We have the Magician. Jesus. Jesus, what is it with my words today? Anyway, we have the Magician and the Page of Pentacles coming out in the upright. So because of the work you're putting into yourself in the next year, or that you have done this year, you're pulling in some, yeah, you've already done it. So this is already over. You worked really hard this year. We have the Nine of Wands coming out. You have done a lot of work. You have done a lot of work, and this usually stands for you giving up. So this could apply for some of you. You might have given up this year and you're taking up the work again in the next year. You're not giving up. But I'm hearing from most of you, you didn't give up this year. It might have been really hard to get out. Like, it might have been really hard to kind of put this idea that you had into fruition, kind of ground it, make something tangible out of it, right? For example, you might have wanted to go out in the morning every day to get some laps in, to get your body in control, right? Like your fitness under control, but no one, like none of you did that. Or you might have, I saw a TikTok, again, it's the TikToks with the messages. I saw someone canceling a lot of workout dates with a fee, with a late fee even. So some of y'all might have not done what you wanted to do. Some of you might have not put into action like what you set out to do, like, right? But you didn't give up. You kept working on yourself, and that's why you're manifesting material abundance. Something is coming true, something you have wished for, some sort of wish fulfillment is coming true. You might have been really much so in, like, you have worked together with spirit is what I'm hearing, and with your higher self. You might have journaled, you might have done really spiritual stuff. Yeah, we have the moon coming out in the upright, as well as the chariot in the upright. They just fell out, as well as the Knight of Wands in the upright and the Hermit as the bottom deck energy. So because of going in within, because of kind of just, I'm hearing some of y'all rested. Some of y'all, you didn't just work on yourself, you rested within yourself. You might have meditated a lot or just spent more time being by yourself. You might have enjoyed your solitude, isolated just a little bit, just to get all your ducks in a row is what I'm hearing. You might have kind of let go from immature energies. But what I'm hearing especially is that you've went within. You've kind of said goodbye to all those fantasies that you had. You might have messages in another reading I did earlier, and you just grounded yourself. You grounded yourself in reality. You grounded yourself in the things that you know, that you can change, that you can somehow influence and control, even if there were things that sometimes you couldn't control, that had control over you. You went through like a, what is that when people that are addicted to some sort of drug or something, they go through this purification process in rehab, like, that is really painful. It takes a lot out of you, and it might have felt like that, like getting off a drug of some sort, kind of like this could be a codependent relationship. You might have made a choice to just leave someone behind or leave something behind that you really worked hard on, and focused on that energy on yourself instead. And because of doing that, you're pulling in a lot of goodness. You have this determined and fiery energy right now that just screams passion. And because you went within and figured out yourself, you are manifesting a lot of adventure, a lot of new things. But I'd like to see what you are manifesting apart from financial opportunities. So let's pull some. Okay, it's mainly money. You're really pulling in money. You're really, really pulling in money. But this is not just a money mindset. I mean, it is a money mindset, but it's also just a more mature way of thinking. It's like the Hanged Man, like you've surrendered to a new perspective because you've worked on yourself. It's like you're working with the universe now. You have a new appreciation for the energies around you, for the people around you, even the people that you had to leave behind that treated you wrong. You understand what they like symbolize in your life, in your path. And with the Knight of Wands, this is such passionate energy, and it's not just passionate energy, it's like a certain gratitude for the things, like the world around you. It's very much, I mean, it says it here. It says positive mindset, manifest gratitude and blessings, right? Let's pull some more, though. I want to pull like 2 or 3 more cards. Oh, that one went back in. That one, too. Oh, there's a lot of... With the cards coming out and going in again, I'm seeing there's a lot of different options coming in next year that you might not take because you're looking for something specific. It's your soulmate, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, and life partner. So lucky you might be pulling in a soulmate connection. You will be pulling in a lot of abundance, and this soulmate might already be watching you. Yeah, we have more cards coming out. This soulmate might already be watching you, so they might be around you already. You don't know of them, but they are watching, looking, they are perceiving, and stalking you a little bit. So very passionate energy coming from this relationship. We have engagement ring coming out as well. Higher commitment, eternity, partnerships, and union completion. So the world energy, very much so. We are going into the year of completion. 2 + 2 + 6 is 10. The year of the fire horse. Wait, where is he? Where's the fire horse? Here's the fire horse. You're going into the new year with a much more passionate attitude, much more, yeah, just passionate, fiery attitude. But it doesn't just, it's very masculine energy. Yeah, this is very masculine energy, but with the star and the moon and the secretive stuff, I do feel like the feminine energy is doing her work or their work in the background, you know. We have key on a ring. It literally says many options on here. So unconventional one night stand, string along. You might go through a bunch of options. You might enjoy this new energy that you have before you actually meet your soulmate. Honestly, yeah, you can do that. You will be enjoying a lot of people. It might not even get that serious or sexual. You might just be enjoying attention and gifts and whatnot before your soulmate comes in to show everyone what you really want and desire or whatever. Anyway, that was a nice reading. I'm going to stop here today, I think. I'm just going to keep it at 4 readings and come back tomorrow. I want to finish doing my hair and like put my face mask on and stuff like that. So see you guys.